next to County Mayo and Glenisland, where the Murrays have created an innovative business for all the family using recycled plastic products.
In 2001, I spotted the plastic products abroad, and I said this would lend itself to Ireland because of the amount of rain and bad weather we get. When I seen it, I couldn't believe what I was looking at, that this was actually plastic, and I thought it was a fantastic product. I had convinced Sheila as well, because it has to be a two-way street.
My first thought on it was that it mustn't be much good really, because it was made from recycled plastic, and I had belittled it big time really. But then he took a small sample out. He said, I also came across this product, and he showed it to me. I said, that is absolutely amazing. He said, that doesn't splinter, it doesn't break down, it looks like wood, it doesn't absorb any moisture. And we just couldn't believe that it would actually hit on a product that was basically what our customers were looking for, completely and utterly maintenance-free.
The only thing about the recycled plastic is that it's not made in Ireland. And I would love to be able to say that it's done here in Ireland. There's 6 different benches we do. The traditional A-shaped picnic bench, we do a 6-sided picnic bench. We do garden benches then, which are semicircular. At the moment, we're making gates and we're making seating, decking. There's great satisfaction in working with the product, because we make it here in the workshop. Between bringing it from a plank to making your bench or your gate or whatever you're making, I wanted a product that my own 2 kids, which is Ron and Aoife, can get involved in. It's great to think that in Ronan's side of it, that he didn't have to immigrate, that we were busy enough to keep him here and that he's involved in it.
It might be a family business, but it is run literally like clockwork. If you say you're down on any clock, you're down at for 9 o'clock.
We start off making a bench by bringing in planks, and they are 12 foot, they're 3.6 long, so you'll cut them in half. When you have all the different components cut, we start screwing it together. When you have the legs together, you would put the seats on them, which are the 6 foot length planks. When we're putting it together, we would use our eye to line up the line of where the screws are going, which would be in the middle of the mechanism of the legs. When we put in the screws, then you'd route out the ends of them to take the sharp edges off them. If it's just a bench without a back, it's very fast. You're probably talking about an hour or 2 for a bench.
It's a big step for the business to have all 4 of us working in it, with the business at the height that it's at. Like, we're one of the only people in the country working with recycled plastic, and it's going from strength to strength so far in this recession. You know, fingers crossed. It is a very good achievement for a family business.
I've been working with Mum and Dad for the last couple of summers since transition year. I usually help them out in the evenings or the weekends when there's loads of deliveries to be done. In recent years, we have become very busy and there's real need for help, like my help. So I do help out whenever I can.
It definitely has made Aoife and Ronan aware of recycling and what goes into it. And the other major thing is that they've actually come up with ideas themselves on how to do things with the plastic. It was Aoife that came up with a way of actually making the bungs herself, because we were actually making them one by one, and she was able to set the machine herself and make them herself a lot faster than the rest of us.
I make the bungs, and they're to hide the screws that go into the seats and benches so that everything looks, so it's very finished looking. At least we kind of know how each other works, so we know what everyone has a job and we get the job done very quick. If I wasn't working here, I wouldn't be able to go anywhere, so it's great to have an extra income, because at least I can go places and I'm not counting on my mum and dad, and I'm helping them out as well, so it's great for everyone really. To know that I'm involved in the building is great, because when you see it, you're so proud, and it's great to say, yeah, I did that, and we always stand by everything we do. So it's like everything is always 100% and never left sort of half done or anything. So we're all very close. When we have problems or whatever, we can chat about them, and when you come down to the shed, it's kind of a break as well. You know, we're all in our own little world, but we're kind of working together, and we all kind of, I suppose, learn each other's sort of ways we click. We're very close.
It's great to have enough of business generated that I can employ the 2 kids And as well as that, it's great to be able to fork out their money, their wages to them rather than pocket money. It gives them a great ethic in life, work ethic in life, for that when they go abroad or go wherever they're going in life, they'll always be able to, as we say at home, pick up the shovel and get stuck in, you know.
It's great to work as a team, you know, when you go out and you do a job and you come back and you say, there are the photographs, and the customer was really happy. We are a very small company, and that's where we can actually listen to the customer and from there make a new product.
Every day I get up, I thank my lucky stars that I actually got such a wonderful product in the recycled plastic.
An interesting business there, and isn't it great that the whole family is involved? Well, that brings us to the end of this programme on family-run businesses. We're back again with another Nationwide on Monday. In the meantime, enjoy the bank holiday weekend. On Monday's Nationwide, Waterford is in party mood as the Spree Festival celebrates its 20th birthday. We visit some of the attractions of Waterford, including the city's new museum in the heart of the Viking Quarter. We see the work that goes into the preparation of the Spree Parade, with ghouls and monsters of all shapes and sizes. And we meet some of the many visitors who come to Waterford every year for the festival.